This morning I was awakened. Oh, this is so embarrassing. We're close, right? Everybody?
Not that close.
No. So I will spare that part. So I was awakened with a dream about Martin, who just went up and talked about Jacques, who transitioned. And in that dream, Martin transitioned. And it was a beautiful cycle of pre-paving, feeling the subtlety, being able to read the subtlety in a way that felt best for me, and recognizing that that is the only truth for me.
Well, your perception is your truth.
Yes.
That's what your work is.
Yeah. So last year, I was in the hot seat with you in Cancun.
So let's not leave that right there. Let's talk about that just a little bit. And so, did you see your physical friend and your friend who has made his transition to non-physical, did you see them reuniting?
Yes, but I saw it in the beginning before the dream, like when Jacques actually transitioned, I felt that very clearly.
And so what we want you to understand is that projection, you received a block of thought from your friend who had made his transition, who was letting you know that there was no separation between what is physical and non-physical.
Yes.
So there's a misunderstanding, a misinterpretation in the dream, because your belief is that they're not coming here. So your belief in the reunion is that you're going there. And of course, eventually you will, but that was a misinterpretation of the dream.
Yeah.
What he was saying is he is here all the time. So it's not about your physical friend making his transition. It's about all of you having the experience.
And it felt like that. Yeah. So when I saw him at breakfast this morning, I said, you're going to have a rebirth, which is what you're saying, is I felt that he's going to blend more with Jacques and Abraham and all the non-physicalness. And he did. He is. You said go from good to amazing, which is kind of how I looked at the mastermind. So it's fabulous. It's amazing. It's incredible. Highly recommend whatever shape or form that takes. Now I am in a more clear space to co-create with my next child, but I understand that it's non-physical energy, but I want to mastermind more clearly with that distinct but not separate energy. And I did that quite a bit with my twins, and I had an amazing birth, and they helped me guide it. And this is interesting because it is preconception. So it's a little bit, it's like I've pre-paved even earlier.
Everything is preconception. Everything is. That's the whole point of what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Everything is that. Because you've already done the asking. The components are already there. Everything is there for the fulfillment of what you want. So it's about accepting that it's all been set into motion, and you are at the place where it is time for you to give your undivided attention. We're talking to all of you of preparing your vibrational climate in order to allow what has been preconceived. Your vortex is pregnant with all that you want and all that you've become. It's just a matter of relaxing and having more fun and taking it less seriously and not trying so hard to orchestrate it.
So even the pre-paving, what you're saying is, so I can focus on inspiration, really. That's what I heard. That's what I keep hearing, is inspiration resonates with me.
Here's the way we would play this in practical terms, and it's time for us to get back to some practicality.
Yes.
So here's the way that we would play this in practical terms. As you're having a thought about something, just ask yourself this question. So make the statement that alignment trumps everything. And then just ask yourself the question, in what way is that going to be pleasing to me? Or in what way is that pleasing? Or why is that fun? Or how is that fun? Just turn it into a simple question like that, which causes you to answer with very soft, easy, emotional things. You're getting too far down the road on things, and that's what usually trips you up. You want so much to fill in the details in an attitude of not really trusting that the perfect details are filling themselves in. So how can we say this in a way that you can really hear it? You are the creator of your own reality. Stay with us. You have created your own reality. You are now the creator of the vibrational climate that allows the reality that you have created to be perceived fully by you. And at the same time that you are now perceiving the reality that you have created through inspiration, through thoughts that flow, and through emotions, you are now standing in a place that you are now offering new intentions from a higher vibrational level. You following this?
Yeah.
If knowing what I don't want sends a rocket of what I do want, that's a great vibration. But if knowing what I do want sends a rocket of what I want more from that, that's an even higher frequency vibration that has the potential of even greater satisfaction. And if I had not accomplished the ability to perceive on that higher vibration, I would not now be on a higher perceptual launching pad for the next vibration. You're getting the sense of this, aren't you? So just don't make too much of anything. Don't try to think so hard about it. Just get happy and have as much fun as you can. Just chill out as much as you can. Let the contents of your vortex pour into your reality while you are embracing and applauding and basking in the deliciousness of each manifestation, each idea, each thing that comes. You can go from despair to elation, and you can launch rockets on a range like that. But what about elation, 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 elation? Launching those rockets is going to serve you really, really, really well. Yeah.
So, thank you. You're brilliant, and I'm brilliant. You're brilliant. We're brilliant. Where I was heading is that contrast doesn't feel like the right word anymore. To go from elation to like there's no judgment.
Then let's call it variety.
Variety.
Let's call it choices.
Yeah.
Let's call it the palette of creation. Let's call it the tapestry of delicious choices from which we are putting them together in the textures and fragrances and that please us. Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.